So there are two lineups which we can go with. So it's the speed comp and the tank comp. So I will cover the tank comp first. So tank comp basics. Do note that you don't need to follow so much after this, but yeah. So your components, which is basically what your units are. So tank comp basics, you're gonna need a minimum of gold, at least 5 stars. Hellfire, at least 5 stars. And then RMG, 5p. And then bomb, a minimum of 5 stars. 5p is actually preferred. And you have 2 slots. So you have 2 empty slots right now. So your fillers can be either Genji for more damage, or DK for more tank. It completely depends on you. And then your last filler unit must be CE for next month. For next one is Feb onwards. So what if I don't have a 5-star Goketsu? Or what if I don't have a 5-star Hellfire? What if I don't have RMG? So let's say in theory you don't have this. Anything. So if you don't have a 5-star Hellfire, that's going to be the most detrimental to your lineup. Because gold 4-star is still okay because you get a lower shield and heal. But it's still quite insane. 70% if I'm not mistaken for 4-star. But Hellfire, you don't have full team shields. So it basically defeats the purpose of going a tank comp lah. Unfortunately for those who do not have these units, it's going to be really tough because you're relying on Zombie Man. And Zombie Man is pretty much the worst duelist in this. Need a bit of zoom. What, you want to zoom to my face? Oh, okay. I'm just kidding. Alright. So if you're completely dealing with Zombie Man currently, you have to wait until Metabet Plus to actually be relevant or have a relevant duelist in your team. So yeah, GG.com. So substitutes for Genji or DK. So your only reliable substitute would either be Genos SSR, but you're gonna need Keepsake plus probably P4 minimum. If not, then probably your likely is Genos. This entire lineup more or less is behind a paywall lah, unfortunately, because the best lineups are of course behind a paywall. Naturally, Hellfire, Drive Knight, Genji are all behind paywalls. But at the same time, I want to give you guys some good, alternatives to the tank comp. So this will be the tank comp which I will be running, and it's also the compositions which I will be building for Shaky, for Lorenzo, for YJ, and for Elton, who are my regular people who get their account reviews from me, or account reconstructions to be fair. So all of them already have this, they're already okay, but this will be what you guys will be working towards in the next review. So I just give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek. Yes, Elton, you too, don't worry. So okay, what is the best suitable replacement for everything in this lineup? So you cannot change RMG. So I'm just gonna remove the cannot change ones. So Bang Pool also cannot change naturally. So these cannot change. You must not swap this out in any cost. So what you can change is Goketsu. So Goketsu you swap in for Tank Top Vegan. If I'm not mistaken, he's already available in. So for Hellfire, unfortunately there is no replacement at the moment. Zombie Man is not suitable anymore. So you have to wait for Metabet Plus, unfortunately. For Genji or DK, I would say Janus is a good alternative. Let me see if there are any other notable high techs. Genos, and okay, let's say you're skipping CE. So I mean, okay, I don't want to be frank, but you're kind of GG. Your last hope to be competitive with this lineup, if you don't have any of these, is CE. So we're going for speed comp now. So you're gonna need Sonic P5. Naturally, P5 you're gonna need Keepsake. So Sonic P5, you're gonna need Monk or Flash set to be anywhere competitive, unfortunately. I mean, this is the reality lah, whether you like it or not. If you do not have this, then you basically have to wait for King Plus, which is estimated with, let me see. So some of you might be thinking, oh my god, Lance, you're so disillusioned. I'm just a humble free-to-play that's trying to fight with my free-to-play bracket. So if you're a free-to-play fighting in your free-to-play bracket, you are still going to lose to a Sonic with a better Monk set than you. It still applies. Let's say you're using full purple speed gears. The guy with the purple Monk set will still outspeed you. The logic applies, it's just that you need to do a little bit more application, you know? It's not like so direct you can see like a battle of, let's say, Vector and nobody X. You need to do the tuning yourself if you don't want my help or you are not within my range. And then you can also use a defensive lineup, so you can go Watchdog Man as well as ATT if you want to. Or you can go for Genos. Or you can... Basically your options are wider when you're going speed. Or you can just tank up with Goketsu. So the locked units for this lineup is of course Sonic, Bangpo. The rest all is up to your movement. So I would say the best lineup to come out from this, I will put back row and front row lah. So back row will be Goketsu. Actually no lah, Bangpo, Watchdog Man, and probably DK. And then front row will be Sonic, RMG, and CE. Probably, yeah. This will be the best lineup, I think. Not so sure, because you might see a few hybrid compositions. You might actually see people sub out Watchdog Man for Goketsu. So possible swaps. Watchdog Man for Goketsu. Or maybe RMG for ATT. Or maybe DK for Genji. It's also a possible swap, you know. If you are really outspeeding and you want more damage, that's actually a possibility.